Incels, gather around, gather around. All right, come on in the room. Let's talk about. I guess let's jump on Femcels. All right. So for those of you that don't know, and I'm sure if you're watching this video, you already know what a femcel is. So let's just cut to the chase. I got a question in one of these little incel chat rooms, right? And it was basically why somebody was being sarcastic and said, why not just let the incels and the femcels like start like some kind of incel support, ironically, and just like date each other. And I'm like, maybe that might be the case. But on the other hand, is you're basically saying in a slick side way, take what you can get. And that's not really how life should be. If you're looking for a job and you got bills to pay, you take whatever job you can get your hands on. All right? Because it's transactional. You know what I'm saying? You just give it up some time, get a paycheck, go about your business, you pay your bills, and until you find something better. A person dating is not the same thing, because dating can always lead to something else. Okay, a job can be easily replaced with a better job. A job is how you sustain yourself. So, it's kind of a slight disrespect to be like, yeah, man, you can't find a boyfriend, you can't find a girlfriend. People have different reasons why. You know what I'm saying? They can't really get somebody. So the femcels might think they're ugly. Incels might think they're ugly. But then again, doing what I've done for like 3 years, I've rarely seen an incel that was so ugly, you know what I'm saying, they couldn't get laid. I've seen, femcels who, crazy enough, sent me an email and it was good looking, and to the point where if somebody saw me in public with this girl, I wouldn't be embarrassed to be seen with her. If you follow me. So my whole issue is both people need to do, I guess, what's called in the incel community like looks maxing. And looks maxing is basically just wash your ass, get your hair cut. Quit, like, for the girls, they get ponytails and throw on some glasses, and that's basically it. And with the fellas, go to a barber, get your shit groomed. Like, I sit in a public space every day, and I see these couples that walk past me, and these couples don't even match. So the whole idea of, a hot guy and a hot girl is like the standard couple is bullshit. Look at your own mom and dad. Look at your uncles. Look at your cousins and their husbands. Look at your brothers and their wives. Nobody's going to look like the way people look on TV. Okay, so the whole idea of, this hot Stacy girl who's like having sex with the whole neighborhood except you want to be the one guy that's going to be like, well, I wish I can get some. Why? She's going to be sloppy seconds anyway. Okay, and if you got to go through a whole lot of work just to get to the girl, the Stacy, and you want to be like Chad or whatever the case may be, you're looking to play on a level that regular people don't play on. That's why regular folks don't look like Chad. Okay, all the Chads that I know, and I count myself, because I'm a Chad, I'm telling you, it ain't as easy as people make it out to be. Okay, you've seen the red balloon, contest where a girl popped the balloon from the hottest looking guy. Even in like the Chad community, there's like a hierarchy. Okay, certain girls that Chad number 1 can get, I can't get. And certain guys that, Chad number 5 can't get, I can get. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you notice in like the world of celebrities are getting divorced every day. Celebrity men are getting cheated on. Celebrity women are getting cheated. Halle Berry has been cheated on. Kim Kardashian has been cheated on. And those are considered Stacys. You think of any smoking hot celebrity girl that you worship, she's getting cheated on. Any hot celebrity male is getting divorced. Shit, Will Smith at one point was the number one, like 20 million a movie, and his lady cheated on him. Okay, so nobody is above being cheated on. So the whole idea of being an incel, and I'm only gonna go after an ugly girl because I think I'm ugly, is like, you know what I'm saying, you cheating yourself. Treat yourself. Life is only 5 minutes long, bro. Take my word. Life is shorter than you think. Okay, I'm a widow, and I never saw me being a widow in my future. So you really just have no idea what life got in store for you, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Just go to the gym, get money, and build muscles. Those are the two most important tenets of dating that I, advise men who either, email me or contact me or whatever the case may be, in order, find me through Facebook or whatever. But yeah, definitely, if you can get you a femcel that's kind of decent looking, take her to the gym with you, y'all go shopping, and just upgrade her. That's all. That way you build something with somebody who was with you at the bottom. You never really know if she's in school or you in school and y'all got something. Everything is done on an individual basis. You follow me? My brother and his wife are millionaires, and they both been together since like college. Okay, and they both, kind of good looking because I'm good looking. So my brother kind of sort of looks like me. His wife is decent. She has money. She's always getting her hair done. He always getting groomed up. He's in the gym. She's kind of sort of in gain weight, but nevertheless, I'm saying they are the average basic American couple. They pay taxes, got a job. My niece going to college. My other niece already in college. So don't waste your time watching these crazy ass incel videos, getting angry about all these different little terms of, looks maxing, beta maxing, and you're spending money on dates and all that shit. 'Cause that's not how real life really works, fellas. I live in the real world every day. Anyway, what I want to start doing is put any kind of video suggestion in the comment section. That way I know what videos to make in the future. I'm going to start a Patreon this week, and I'll be uploading every day to that. So anyway, hit like, share, and subscribe, fellas. I'm out.